What's going on, YouTube? Thomas L here. Now, I just did my top 10 favorite male lead and female lead performances of the year. So now I'm going to do my top 10 favorite male supporting performances of 2018. Because there were some pretty good supporting actors of the year. So, that being said, here's my list. Coming in at number 10 is Robert Foster for What They Had. This is a really critically underrated performance. Robert Foster played, the husband of Blythe Danner's character who has, autism. And the scene that Robert Foster had was really terrific. I really liked the chemistry that he had with the family. As well, you had Hilary Swank in this, Michael Shannon, Tyson Farmiga was in this. Good cast, and Robert Foster definitely. I mean, out of everyone in this movie was good, but I think Robert Foster probably gave the better performance in this. Too bad, he's not really getting hardly any award buzz, because I thought he was really terrific here. Coming in at number 9 is Ben Whishaw for Mary Poppins Returns. Now, Emily Blunt was terrific here, but I gotta say, I think Ben Whishaw as the Otis Bax children was really good. I mean, Ben Whishaw, this dude is a really good actor. At first believe it or not, he was supposed to play Freddie Mercury in Bohemian Rhapsody, but Rami Malek got the role, of course. But the guy, he's been in stuff like Paddington. He of course was in the Bond movies. I just thought he was terrific in Mary Poppins Returns. The chemistry he had with the kids was on point. He had some really good interaction with Emily Blunt, Mary Poppins. Sorry. He even had Emily Mortimer as his sister. That was pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, if out of everyone in the movie, if I will give any of the actors in Mary Poppins Returns a Oscar nomination, I'll probably give one to Ben Whishaw, because out of all of them, I think he gave the better performance. All right, coming in at number 8 is Alex Wolff for Hereditary. Now, this kid is best known for Nickelodeon's Naked Brothers band. He was completely amazing in Hereditary. Of course, this was that little horror movie that could. It was directed by Ari Aster. It had Toni Collette. Good cast. And, I mean, Alex Wolff, this guy, almost every role that Alex Wolff is in, he proves that he's become a really talented young actor. When you talk about Hereditary, or Dude, or Stella's Last Weekend, this guy is really good. And if he continued to do, amazing performances like Hereditary, I could see an Oscar nomination in his future. Alright, coming in at number 7 is Lucas Hedges for mid-90s. Now, I just did my top 10 favorite male lead performances of the year, and Lucas Hedges for Ben is Back was in that list. So now pretty much Lucas Hedges is in my favorite performance of the year twice, but this time is for mid-90s. He played Sonny Seljak's, douchey brother, and Lucas Hedges was terrific here. He had some pretty cool, really good scenes in here. He had some really interesting interaction with Sonny Seljak. Yeah, this mid-90s is a really underrated movie, by the way. And if you guys haven't seen it by now, check it out, because the performances in this movie are really good. And like I said before, Lucas Hedges is proven to be a really talented young actor. So, I mean, if he continues to do good performances like this kid is going to have an Oscar on his mantle in the near future. Alright, coming in at number 6 is Michael B. Jordan for Black Panther. Michael B. Jordan as Killmonger was perfect. Michael B. Jordan has seriously become one of my favorite actors in Hollywood. The guy could do Creed, he could do Black Panther. Sorry. Yeah, he did Fantastic Four, but that wasn't his fault. I really liked his scenes with T'Challa. And I gotta say, I think Michael B. Jordan could probably get an Oscar nomination for his performance here. Because I gotta say, his performance was pretty Oscar worthy, And I gotta say, I kind of hope we'll see Killmonger again in the future, because Michael B. Jordan, I hope this Michael B. Jordan plays his character more than once, because he just plays the role just perfectly. Alright. Coming in at number 5 is Rafael Castle for Blindspotting. Now, Rafael Castle is best friends with Daveed Diggs, and they both star together in this movie. Now, this is actually Rafael Castle's first feature film, and I thought he was really good here. He had good chemistry with Daveed Diggs. I mean, there's like some scenes where that was pretty fun to watch him in, like this church scene that was in the movie. That was pretty funny. Blindspotting is a really underrated film, and if you guys haven't seen it by now, give it a watch because it's really good. Coming in at number 4 is Richard E. Grant for Can You Ever Forgive Me? This guy is a really underrated performer, and I'm glad he's getting the recognition he deserves. When you talk about this or Logan, he was also in Nutcracker, but that was whatever. Richard E. Grant in this was really good. He had really good chemistry with Melissa McCartney. Their chemistry was pretty good. And in some of the scenes, Richard E. Grant's character is dealing with his sexuality, and he's also kind of a druggie because in lots of scenes he snorts cocaine. And he also has and in the film he has a relationship with the kid from 13 Reasons Why, the one who plays Tony. I gotta say, I think Richard Grant is gonna win his Oscar for this. Not just get nominated, I guarantee you he's gonna win. Because he's been winning lots of awards body for this. And there could be a good chance that he's gonna probably win his Oscar for this. So we'll see what happens there, but if he wins, it will be pretty cool because he's kind of an underrated actor. So hopefully if he wins this, he'll get more high profile role because he's an awesome actor. Coming in at number 3 is Mahershala Ali for Green Book. This guy is terrific. Of course, he won his Oscar for Moonlight. He was really good in Green Book, and he worked really well with Viggo Mortensen. Of course, he's also in that new True Detective season. Mahershala Ali is really one of my favorite actors right now. He's such a tremendous talent. And here he delivers some really powerful lines. Kind of like that one line where Mahershala Ali was like, "If I'm not black enough and I'm not white enough, then tell me, what am I?" Oh man, that scene is really powerful. I'm pretty sure Mahershala Ali is going to get a nomination for this at the Oscars because he definitely deserves it. I don't know if he'll probably win, but that has to wait and see. Coming in at number 2 is Sam Elliott for A Star Is Born. Sam Elliott, this guy is also a tragically underrated actor. The guy's been in so many stuff like Roadhouse, Hulk, and what else? Oh yeah, The Hero. I could list off lots of his films. And Star Is Born, he plays the older brother of Bradley Cooper's character. Which when I first heard about that, I thought that was a little weird, but then when I went to see the movie, I was like, yeah, you know what? I guess that definitely works. I think Sam Elliott will have a 50-50 shot at getting a nomination. I'm not 100% sure about a win, but an Oscar nomination, definitely. It's crazy that Sam Elliott doesn't even have an Oscar win. I can't even recall if he ever had a nomination. I gotta double check that, but if he doesn't, it's a crime. He's an awesome actor, and His mustache should get a Oscar nomination too, because I love that dude's mustache and the way he always talks, and I love Sam Elliott. So yeah, I mean, if you guys still haven't seen The Stars Born, definitely gonna go. All right, coming in at number one is Timothy Chalamet for Beautiful Boy. Now, Timothy Chalamet is literally becoming kind of like Lucas Hedges. Chalamet is becoming one of my favorite young actors working today. You know, when you talk about Interstellar, Call Me by Your Name, and Hot Summer Nights, this guy's really terrific. And Beautiful Boy, he worked really well with Steve Carell. You know, I mean, Timothy Chalamet has some really powerful scenes in this movie that work really well. I'm pretty sure he's gonna get an Oscar nomination for this. I'm still not 100% sure about when, but I'm 100% sure he's gonna get a nomination. And he has a few other stuff coming out in the next couple of years, so we're gonna be seeing more of Timothy Chalamet in the near future. But that's pretty much it. Let me do the quick rundown. Number 10, Robert Foster for What They Had. 9, Ben Whishaw for Mary Poppins Returns. 8, Alex Wolff for Hereditary. 7, Lucas Hedges for Mid-90s. 6, Michael B. Jordan for Black Panther. 5, Rafael Castle for Blindspotting. 4, Richard E. Grant for Can You Ever Forgive Me. 3, Mahershala Ali for Green Book. 2, Sam Elliott for A Star Is Born. And 1, Timothy Chalamet for Beautiful Boy. Now, there's loads of other good supporting actors I could have went with. Let's see. Jason Ritter on that HBO movie, The Tale, was pretty good. Let's see. Russell Hornsby for Hate You Give. Russell Crowe was good and Boy Race. Liam Neeson for Widows. Jack Lowden for Mary Queen of Scots was good. Omari Hardwick was pretty good and Nobody's Fool. Jonah Hill for Don't Worry, He Won't Get Far on Foot. Remy Malek for Papillon. Anthony Mackie for Hate You Give. Lots of good supporting performances here. Let me leave you guys. What were some of your favorite, supporting male performances of 2018? Drop a comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Sorry. Hit that bell for more notifications. This here is Thomas L. signing off.